Hello students, we are going to discuss about cooling tower theory and design. The operation of prime importance in industries is cooling hot water from heat exchanger, condenser and the like by direct contact with air for reuse. The latent heat of vaporization is large. Even a small amount of vaporization will produce a very large cooling effect. This principle is used in the design and operation of a cooling tower. These are usually carried out in some sort of packed tower, and generally a counterflow of gas and liquid will be adapted. Schematic arrangement with various steam and their properties are shown in figure. This figure shows that countercurrent cooling tower. Why it is called countercurrent? The flow directions are opposite direction. Are you clear or not? Okay. So here the bottom section number 1, top section number 2. Gas is entering at bottom, gas is leaving at top. Liquid is entering at top, liquid is leaving at bottom. Are you clear? Okay. So for a gas at entering condition, flow rate is G1, temperature is Tg1, enthalpy is H1 dash, absolute humidity is Y1 dash. For gas at a leaving condition, the flow rate is G2, temperature is Tg2, enthalpy is H2 dash, absolute humidity is Y2 dash. Are you clear? Okay. For liquid at entering condition, flow rate is L2, temperature is TL2 dash, enthalpy is HL2 dash. For liquid at leaving condition, the flow rate is L1, temperature is TL1 dash, enthalpy is HL1 dash. Are you clear? Okay. So here Z is nothing but height of the tower. Here the film is there. The film humidity is YF dash. TF is the film temperature. This is a gas liquid operation. So the liquid temperature is TL. Gas temperature is TG. Gas mole fraction is nothing but capital YG. Are you clear or not? Okay. dy dash is nothing but change in humidity of air. So consider a differential section of height dz from the bottom of the tower. Change in humidity of air is dy dash. Are you clear or not? Okay. So in this tower, capital GS dash and GS is nothing but overall gas flow rate. So amount of moisture transferred to air is equal to gas flow rate into change in humidity of air. Gas flow rate is nothing but GS, change in humidity of air is dy dash. So this is the equation number 5.37. Are you clear or not? Okay. So the enthalpy balance for the air water system. So the heat gained by gas is equal to heat lost by the liquid. So here heat gained by the gas is equal to gas flow rate into enthalpy change at gaseous condition. So here GS into enthalpy change dHg. So dH is the change in enthalpy. For gases dHg, G denote as gas, that is equal to heat lost by the liquid. So the liquid flow rate is L into dHl. dH is the change in enthalpy. dHl L refer the liquid. Are you clear or not? Okay. So the finally enthalpy balance for our system, heat gained by the gas is equal to heat lost by the liquid. So GS into dHg is equal to L into dHl. This is the equation number 5.38. Are you clear? Okay. So we know the enthalpy expression. Enthalpy is one of the important terminology used in humidification. Here right side is the yellow color box indicate enthalpy relation. So this relation taken from important terminologies used in humidification. What is the enthalpy at reference temperature T0? H dash is equal to Cs into Tg minus T naught plus Y dash into lambda naught. In this case, T naught is equal to reference temperature. Take reference temperature is equal to 0 degree Celsius. Finally, we get H dash is equal to Cs into Tg plus Y dash into lambda naught. For our case, we need change in enthalpy. That's why dH dash is equal to Cs into dTg plus dy dash into lambda naught. Are you clear or not? Okay. So for our case, we need change in enthalpy at gaseous condition and liquid condition. dHg is equal to Cs into dTg plus lambda into dy dash. This is for gases. Are you clear? Okay. Whereas liquid, we are going to apply the enthalpy formula here. General formula for enthalpy Cp into delta T. So the blue color box in right side indicates general enthalpy equation. Capital H is equal to Cp into delta T. So here for our case, for liquid, the enthalpy change is equal to dHl is equal to Cl into dTl. Why? Because for liquid, specific heat of the liquid is Cl. The temperature changes the liquid temperature dTl. Are you clear or not? Okay. Finally, the gaseous enthalpy dHg is equal to Cs into dTg plus lambda into dy dash. Whereas liquid dHl is equal to Cl into dTl. So these the equation from enthalpy definition. Are you clear or not? Integrating equation 5.38 between junction 1 and 2. The equation 5.38 Gs into dHg is equal to L into dHl. For our case, Gs into dHg is nothing but Hg2 minus Hg1 is equal to L into dHl, Hl2 minus Hl1. That is Gs into Hg2 minus Hg1 is equal to RHS side enthalpy definition. In right side, blue color box indicate enthalpy definition. Enthalpy formula, capital H is equal to Cp into delta T. For our case, L is a liquid flow rate. Enthalpy is changed to Cl into Tl2 minus Tl1. For our case, specific heat of liquid Cl, delta T is nothing but Tl2 minus Tl1. Finally, L into Cl into Tl2 minus Tl1. So this is the equation number 5.39. Heat transfer rate per unit cross sectional area of the bed of the liquid side. So here in right hand side, red color box indicate the heat transfer rate formula. Heat transfer rate per area is equal to heat flux. That is capital Q by A is equal to small q. Capital Q is the heat transfer rate. Small q is the heat flux. So here small q is equal to HA into delta T. So here small q is the heat flux. H is the heat transfer coefficient. A is the area. Delta T is the temperature. For our case, heat transfer rate per unit cross sectional area, capital Q by A, that is nothing but heat flux. So come to this point, for liquid, heat transfer coefficient HL, area is nothing but height into width. Height is the dz, width is a small a, change in temperature TL minus TL. Are you clear or not? Okay. So RHS side, generally enthalpy definition, mCp into delta T. So here mCp mean that is also equal to heat transfer rate per unit cross sectional area. In RHS side, refer the green color box. Green color box indicate so general equation of heat transfer rate per unit cross sectional area. This is also equal to heat flux small q. General formula mCp delta T. Are you clear or not? Okay. So here as per this definition, L into Cl into dTl. So here L is nothing but flow rate or liquid flow rate. And specific heat is for liquid is Cl. change in temperature dTL. Are you clear or not? Okay. For our case, this is the HL A into D is that TL minus TF is equal to L into CL into dTL. So this is the 5.40 expression. Are you clear or not? Okay. So here heat flux for the air is for air condition, the similarly the heat transfer coefficient Hg, area is width into height, A into D is that change in temperature Tf minus Tg. In RHS side, gas flow rate is a Gs, gas specific heat is a Cs, temperature is a dTg. This is equation number 5.41. Mass flux from the gas side is mass flux is nothing but mass transfer coefficient into area into mole fraction difference. Mass transfer coefficient Ky, area is A into D is that, mole fraction difference is Yf dash minus Yg dash. So this is for gas side. So in RHS, gas flow rate is Gs, dy dash is nothing but change in absolute humidity of the air. Are you clear or not? Okay, this is the equation number 5.42. We know for air water system, Lewis number is unity. So the what is Lewis number? H by rho Cp Kc, that is equal to H by rho Cp is nothing but Cs, Cs into Ky. So here rho Cp, Kc is nothing but Cs into Ky. So the finally Lewis number H by Cs into Ky is equal to 1. So this is only for air water system, where Hg is equal to Ky into Cs. So this is equation number 5.43. Substituting equation 5.43 in equation 5.41. What is equation 5.41? Refer the previous slide. Hg A into D is at Tf minus Tg, that is equal to Gs Cs into dTg. RHS no change, LHS only replace Hg value in terms of Ky into Cs. So finally we get Ky A into Cs into D is at Tf minus Tg is equal to Gs into Cs into dTg. This is equation number 5.44. Are you clear or not? Okay. Multiplying both sides of equation 5.42 by lambda, finally we get Ky A into D is at Yf dash minus Yg dash into lambda is equal to Gs into lambda into dy dash. So this is equation number 5.45. So refer the previous slide for equation 5.42. Adding equation 5.44 and 5.45 gives and rearranging. Finally we get refer the equation 5.44 and 5.45. RHS side, common term is a Gs. Take Gs outside. Gs into Cs into dTg plus lambda into dy dash. So in above these two expression, refer the LHS side. A common term is a Ky A into D is that, take outside, then Cs into Tf minus Tg plus lambda into Yf dash minus Yg dash. So finally we get Ky A D is that, multiply by Cs into lambda, Cs into Tf plus lambda into Yf dash minus Cs into Tg plus lambda into Yg dash. So this is equation number 5.46. Modifying equation 5.46 in terms of enthalpy. So what is enthalpy definition? In the right side, the yellow color box indicate enthalpy formula. What is enthalpy formula here? H dash is equal to Cb into Tg minus T naught plus Y dash into Ca into Tg minus T naught plus lambda naught. Final expression H dash is equal to Cs into Tg minus T naught plus Y dash into lambda naught. What is T naught? T naught is a 0 degree Celsius. This is the final expression. H dash is equal to Cs into Tg plus Y dash into lambda naught. This is the final expression. The enthalpy is one of the important terminology used in humidification. As per the definition of enthalpy, for our case, modifying expression 5.46 in terms of enthalpy, in LHS side, GS into what is this expression? CS into dTg plus lambda into dy dash. As per the definition of enthalpy, refer the yellow color box, dHg, that is equal to Kya into dZ in RHS side. What is these two expression? First expression CS into TF plus lambda into YF dash is nothing but HF. So minus CS into TG plus lambda into YG dash is nothing but HG. HF is nothing but, that is film enthalpy. HG is the gas enthalpy. Are you clear? Okay, this is the equation number 5.47. Integrating equation 5.47, the point number 1 to 2. So the bottom is the point 1, top is the point 2. So 1 to 2, the separating the variable dHg divided by HF minus Hg in LHS side. RHS side Kya divided by GS, this is a constant. The height is 0 to Z, dZ. Are you clear? Okay. So integration of 0 to Z, dZ is nothing but Z. Finally we get integration of 1 to 2, dHg divided by HF minus Hg is equal to Kya divided by GS into Z. This is equation number 5.48. Are you clear or not? Okay. So what is the Z here? Height of the tower. In packed column or cooling tower, height of the tower is equal to NTU into HTU. I hope all of you know the concept. HTU and NTU concept in unit 2. From that, height of the tower Z is equal to NTU into HTU. NTU is nothing but number of transfer unit into height of transfer unit. For our case, for gaseous condition, gas height is equal to, so that is tower height, Z is equal to NTG into HTG. NTG is nothing but number of transfer unit in gas, height of transfer unit in gas. Are you clear? Okay, HTG, where NTG and HTGs are, NTG is nothing but integration of 1 to 2 dHg divided by HF minus Hg. HTG is nothing but GS divided by Kya. Are you clear or not? Okay. So yeah, Z is equal to NTG into HTG, equation number 5.49.
Thank you for your attention.